Incredible year for you,
Thank you.
incredible high school career for you. Just looking back over your time in high school, um, what stands out to you as some of the good memories from when you were across lacrosse or any of your sports?
I would just say throughout all of my sports, my favorite memories are just like all of the game days. I really like the big wins that we had. Like in each sport, we had at least a couple really big wins, and those are like moments I'll never forget. Like throughout all my 4 years with all the different teams, and that was my favorite part.
What's your favorite of the sports to play?
Definitely lacrosse.
And what's the hardest one for you to play?
I would say volleyball. That's the position I play. Just makes it it's pretty difficult to play.
What do you play in volleyball?
I'm a setter.
Okay. So, what do you have to practice the most of all the sports you play? Like, what's the thing that you have to put the most time into?
I would say lacrosse just because it is my favorite sport. I want to be the best I can be, so I work extra hard to make that possible.
So, going on to play college lacrosse, Division
Yes.
Two, Adelphi, right?
Yep.
So that's a big step up.
It is.
What do you have to get better at and work on in order to achieve there?
Well, this summer I'm just planning on just improving my fitness overall, just my like mobility and my strength. And then lacrosse wise, I'm just going to really work on like the fundamentals and making sure I really have those up to par. So next year when I start practicing with the team, I'm just ready to just jump right in.
Now, did you have like any superstitions or rituals that you do before or during games?
I did for I used to have I've every year I've had the same like hair ties that I use for each sport, and I wear the same hair tie. I do a braid for all of my sports, and I use the same hair tie on the top of the braid and the same hair tie on the bottom of the braid.
What would happen if you couldn't find the hair tie?
I don't know. I would if I forgot it, if I forgot to put it on my wrist, I'd call my parents, make sure they bring it for me. I would get the hair tie no matter what.
Absolutely, I get no, I completely get that. So, what about food? What's the go-to either pregame or postgame meal for you?
It may sound really weird, but I would always eat like a bagel before the game. I really like bagels, so I would come home from school, just get a bagel, some toast cinnamon, and then I would go back and get ready for the game.
So, looking back at some of your teammates in the various sports, who were the goofballs that kept you laughing during your time in sports?
I would definitely say Nora Casey and Bridget O'Leary. I've been through them, like with them throughout all of my childhood. So we have so many jokes, and it's just, I have loved playing sports with them.
What would you say to, a young kid who's looking to, gonna go and want to be you and
Yeah.
play different sports in high school? What would you say to them for advice?
I would say just to have as much fun as you can and to just work really hard. And as long as you're working hard and doing the best you can do, then that's all you can do. And